Ready to throw a leg over your first bike in 2025? Whether you're finally pulling the trigger on that midlife riding dream or helping your kid choose their first set of wheels, the motorcycle market's never been better for beginners. We're counting down the 15 most affordable starter bikes that won't break the bank or your bones. From bulletproof Japanese reliability to Italian style and American muscle, these machines prove you don't need deep pockets to join the brotherhood of riders. Kicking off our countdown at number 15, we've got Honda's XR150L, one of the most affordable full-sized motorcycles at around $2,900. This dual sport carries the DNA of Honda's legendary XR series that dominated Baja races throughout the 80s and 90s. The air-cooled 149cc single-cylinder engine produces 12.5 horsepower at 8,000 RPM, but here's what matters. At just 285 pounds wet, it's lighter than most adventure bikes costing 5 times as much. The XR150L represents Honda's philosophy of mechanical simplicity. Its carburetor might seem old school in 2025, but it means field repairs require basic tools, not a computer diagnostic system. With a 31.5-inch seat height and 10.8 inches of ground clearance, it bridges the gap between dirt bike and street machine perfectly. The 18-inch front and 17-inch rear wheels accept affordable dual sport tires from dozens of manufacturers. Fuel economy hits 80 miles per gallon in real-world conditions. Honda designed this for developing markets where motorcycles are primarily transportation, resulting in legendary durability. Parts availability is exceptional, with components shared across Honda's global lineup. Perfect for riders wanting to explore both paved and unpaved roads without the complexity or cost of modern adventure bikes. It's motorcycling stripped to its essence. If you're digging this countdown, smash that hype button, YouTube's new way to boost channels you love. It takes 2 seconds and helps more riders find this content. Consider it your good deed for the riding community. Coming in at 14, the Royal Enfield Hunter 350 starts at $4,000, bringing something different to the American market. Royal Enfield's been building motorcycles since 1901, predating Harley by 2 years, and the Hunter represents their most successful modern platform. The 349 air and oil-cooled single produces 20.2 horsepower at 6,100 RPM and 20 pound-feet of torque at 4,000 RPM through their J-Series engine platform. What makes this bike special is its accessibility. The 31.1-inch seat height and 398-pound wet weight make it manageable for riders of all sizes. The Hunter sparked a revolution in India's motorcycle market, consistently selling 15,000 to 17,000 units monthly since its August 2022 launch. Available in retro and metro variants with 7 color options, it offers customization usually reserved for pricier machines. Those 17-inch wheels front and rear, a first for modern Royal Enfields, provide nimble handling and wide tire choices. The Metro variant includes LED lighting, USB charging, and Royal Enfield's Tripper navigation system. Real-world fuel economy averages 65 miles per gallon, giving nearly 280 miles of range from its 3.4-gallon tank. With Royal Enfield's growing dealer network and 3-year unlimited mileage warranty, the Hunter proves that heritage brands can deliver modern value. Lucky 13 goes to Honda's CB300R at $5,149, the cafe racer for the modern age. This neo-retro street fighter replaced the CB300F in 2019, shedding an impressive 30 pounds through clever engineering. The CB300R showcases Honda's ability to translate their flagship CB1000R's aggressive styling into an approachable package. Its 286cc liquid-cooled single produces 31 horsepower at 9,000 RPM and 20.3 pound-feet of torque at 7,500 RPM, but weighing just 316 pounds ready to ride, it feels significantly quicker. The 2022 updates brought a slip-assist clutch and standard ABS, transforming good into great for new riders. That 41mm Showa inverted fork delivers big bike feel, while the radial mount front brake caliper provides stopping power beyond its class. The LCD display includes a gear position indicator, crucial for beginners learning shift points. Honda achieved perfect 50-50 weight distribution, resulting in neutral handling that builds confidence. Real-world fuel economy reaches 73 miles per gallon, though the small 2.7-gallon tank limits range to about 190 miles. The low 31.5-inch seat height accommodates shorter riders, while the tapered aluminum handlebar provides excellent feedback. Available in pearl dusk yellow and matte black metallic, it's the thinking rider's entry into motorcycling's cafe racer renaissance. Number 12 brings classic American cruiser styling with Yamaha's V-Star 250 at $4,800. Don't let displacement snobbery fool you. This 249cc V-twin has been quietly building riding careers since 1988 when it debuted as the Route 66, later becoming the Virago 250. The 60-degree V-twin produces 21 horsepower at 8,000 RPM with 15 pound-feet of torque at 6,000 RPM, delivering authentic V-twin character without overwhelming newcomers. With its 27-inch seat height and 324-pound curb weight, it's approachable for riders from 5 feet tall to 6 plus. Chrome details everywhere, exhaust, engine covers, headlight, deliver that classic cruiser aesthetic without the classic cruiser price tag. The 5-speed transmission features well-spaced ratios ideal for learning smooth shifts. Its 33mm conventional fork and twin rear shocks provide a plush ride that soaks up road imperfections. Fuel injection replaced carburetors in 2008, improving cold starts and reducing maintenance. The 2.5-gallon tank seems small, but with 78 miles per gallon average, range isn't an issue. Riding schools nationwide choose the V-Star 250 because it simply refuses to break despite constant abuse from learners. Insurance costs are minimal, often under $200 annually for new riders. It's the gateway drug to America's cruiser culture. At 11 sits Suzuki's GSX 250R, the thinking person's sport bike at approximately $4,600. This fully fared twin traces its heritage to Suzuki's revolutionary 1985 GSX R750 that created the modern sport bike category. The 248cc parallel twin produces 24.7 horsepower at 8,000 RPM, deliberately tuned for linear power delivery rather than peak numbers. Unlike single-cylinder competitors, this twin provides smoother power without vibration, critical for longer rides. Suzuki designed this specifically for markets with tiered licensing systems where 250cc bikes qualify for restricted licenses, benefiting American beginners with that conservative approach. The full fairing isn't cosmetic. It provides genuine wind protection, reducing fatigue on highway commutes where naked bikes leave riders exhausted. At 392 pounds fully fueled, it's heavier than alternatives, but that mass translates to high-speed stability that builds confidence. Both wheels measure 17 inches, wrapped in 110 by 70 front and 140 by 70 rear tires, common sizes meaning affordable replacements. The 6-speed transmission features a positive shift feel that teaches proper technique. Dual-channel ABS comes standard because Suzuki prioritizes safety over profit margins. The 15.8-gallon tank provides exceptional range, often exceeding 350 miles between fills. LCD instrumentation includes a gear position indicator, teaching optimal shift points. It's the sport bike for riders who value arriving safely over arriving quickly. Breaking into our top 10, the Kawasaki Ninja 300 maintains its position at $5,300 despite newer models trying to steal its crown. Launched in 2013 to replace the legendary Ninja 250R, this parallel twin produces 39 horsepower at 11,000 RPM, with peak torque of 19.7 pound-feet at 10,000 RPM. The engine loves to rev, reaching 13,000 RPM redline with enthusiasm rarely found in beginner bikes. This characteristic made it the dominant force in lightweight racing classes globally, with dedicated Ninja 300 racing series still thriving in 2025. The narrow 140mm rear tire might seem dated, but it enables quick direction changes and reduces replacement costs significantly. Kawasaki's decision to maintain production alongside the newer Ninja 400 proves they understand market segmentation. Not everyone wants or needs more power. The assist and slipper clutch prevents rear wheel lockup during aggressive downshifts, a feature usually reserved for premium sport bikes. ABS comes standard on most markets, though non-ABS versions remain available for budget-conscious buyers. The 4.5-gallon fuel tank combines with 60 miles per gallon economy for impressive range. Its 364-pound wet weight hits the sweet spot between stability and agility. In markets like India, current discounts reach 40,000 rupees, approximately $450, making it exceptional value. Number 9 belongs to motorcycling royalty, Suzuki's SV650 at $7,600 with ABS. When Suzuki unleashed this 90-degree V-twin in 1999, they inadvertently created the perfect motorcycle formula. The 645cc engine produces 75 horsepower at 8,500 RPM, with 47 pound-feet of torque at 6,500 RPM, numbers that remain competitive 26 years later. Its introduction immediately decimated the Honda Hawk GT racing scene, as the SV made more power stock than modified Hawks. The engine's perfect primary balance means smoothness from idle to the 11,000 RPM redline without annoying vibrations. Suzuki's 2025 model weighs 437 pounds ready to ride and includes their low RPM assist feature, preventing embarrassing stalls at traffic lights. The tubular steel trellis frame provides excellent rigidity while showcasing the V-twin engine. Dual 290mm front discs with 4-piston Tokiko calipers deliver serious stopping power. The SV spawned North America's largest amateur racing series, proving that affordable bikes could be competitive. Its versatility remains unmatched, equally capable of commuting, sport touring, canyon carving, or track days. After a quarter century of continuous refinement, including dual spark plugs per cylinder since '07, the SV650 stands as proof that some designs achieve perfection early. It's the Swiss Army knife that cuts everything perfectly. Position 8 showcases Yamaha's YZF R3, bringing authentic Supersport DNA for $5,500. Launched in 2015 as Yamaha's response to the Ninja 300's dominance, the R3 upped the ante with its 321cc parallel twin producing 42 horsepower at 10,750 RPM. Yamaha understood that beginners want to feel like MotoGP heroes, even if they're just commuting to work. The aggressive R-Series styling isn't just cosmetic, the fairing provides real aerodynamic benefits and wind protection. This engine design prioritizes top-end power over low-end torque, teaching riders proper gear selection and rev management. The R3 became the foundation of spec racing series worldwide, with bone-stock bikes surviving season after season of track abuse. Its 373-pound wet weight strikes an ideal balance, light enough for easy handling, substantial enough for highway stability. The 3.7-gallon fuel tank combines with 56 miles per gallon economy for a respectable range. Yamaha's decade of incremental improvements shows in details like revised suspension damping rates and optimized gear ratios. The 30.7-inch seat height accommodates most riders while maintaining aggressive ergonomics. KYB suspension front and rear provides quality usually found on much pricier machines. It's the sport bike that teaches proper riding techniques without punishing mistakes, creating skilled riders rather than scared ones. Lucky 7 goes to Honda's versatile CB500F at $6,800, the Swiss Army knife's Swiss Army knife. Honda developed the 500 series in 2013 specifically for European A2 license restrictions limiting bikes to 47 horsepower, inadvertently creating the perfect beginner platform for Americans. The 471cc parallel twin produces exactly 47 horsepower at 8,500 RPM, with 32 pound-feet of torque at 7,000 RPM, but it's the delivery that matters. Smooth, predictable, and forgiving. This engine shares architecture with Honda's NC700 series, prioritizing real-world usability over specification sheet glory. Riders consistently achieve 65 to 70 miles per gallon, making 1,000-mile trips affordable even on minimum wage. The naked configuration saves money and weight versus its CBR 500R sibling, while improving visibility in traffic. Its upright riding position with wide handlebars creates leverage for easy low-speed maneuvering, crucial for urban riding. The steel diamond tube frame keeps costs down while providing excellent rigidity. Honda's built hundreds of thousands globally, ensuring parts availability and mechanical knowledge worldwide. The 4.3-gallon fuel tank provides 250-plus mile range, eliminating range anxiety. 6-speed transmission ratios are perfectly spaced for both city crawling and highway cruising. At 423 pounds fully fueled, it's manageable for smaller riders while remaining planted at speed. It's vanilla ice cream, not exotic, but exactly what most people actually want. Number 6 unleashes Austrian aggression with KTM's 390 Duke at $5,900, proof that entry-level doesn't mean entry-level technology. When KTM partnered with India's Bajaj to produce this bike, they created something revolutionary: European performance at Asian prices. The 373cc single-cylinder engine, actually 399cc for 2025, produces 44 horsepower at 9,000 RPM with 27 pound-feet of torque at 7,000 RPM, but weighing just 362 pounds fueled, it feels like a middleweight. KTM packed technology usually reserved for premium bikes: ride modes, lean angle sensitive traction control, cornering ABS, launch control, and a 5-inch TFT display. The WP Apex suspension is fully adjustable for both compression and rebound. Find another sub-6,000 bike offering that. The underbelly exhaust centralizes mass for better handling while looking properly modern. Its success forced Japanese manufacturers to abandon their conservative approach to entry-level bikes. The bidirectional quickshifter enables clutchless up and down shifts, technology that was $20,000 exclusive just years ago. Real owners report 104 mph top speeds and 5.5 seconds 0 to 60 times, supercar numbers from the 80s. The steel trellis frame provides exceptional rigidity while keeping costs manageable. Available in electric orange or Atlantic blue, it's the bike that proves affordable can still mean advanced. Cracking top 5, the Ninja 400 at $5,300 to $5,700 represents Kawasaki's evolution of the beginner sport bike formula. Replacing the successful Ninja 300 in 2018, the 400 brought a larger 399cc parallel twin producing 48 horsepower at 10,000 RPM with 28 pound-feet of torque at 8,000 RPM. But raw numbers don't tell the story. This engine is remarkably refined, pulling smoothly from 3,000 RPM to the 11,000 RPM red line without flat spots or surprises. Weighing 366 pounds fully fueled, it's actually lighter than its 300cc predecessor thanks to clever engineering. The assist and slipper clutch prevents rear wheel hop during aggressive downshifts while reducing lever effort by 20%. This technology was exotic just 5 years ago. Now it's standard on a $5,000 bike. The Ninja 400 immediately dominated racing grids worldwide, with dedicated race series emerging within months of release. Insurance companies love it too. Its sweet spot of performance and safety keeps premiums reasonable. The 3.7-gallon tank provides adequate range despite enthusiastic throttle use, typically returning 50 to 55 miles per gallon. LED headlights and taillights reduce electrical load while improving visibility. The 30.9-inch seat height works for most riders while maintaining sporty ergonomics. It's proof that beginner bikes can be both training tools and keeper bikes. Number 4 delivers exceptional value with Yamaha's MT-03 at $5,000, the best dollar per smile ratio in motorcycling. The MT-03 shares its 321cc parallel twin with the YZF R3, producing identical 42 horsepower but wrapped in naked bike practicality. Yamaha markets it as a hyper-naked, which sounds ridiculous for a 42 horsepower bike until you ride one and understand the attitude transcends specs. The 2025 updates brought substantial improvements. Assist and slipper clutch, Yamaha Y-Connect smartphone connectivity, redesigned tail section, and USB-A charging port. That connectivity isn't gimmicky. It provides turn-by-turn navigation, call notifications, and vehicle diagnostics through your phone. The upright riding position reduces wrist pressure while wide handlebars provide leverage for confident handling. Its naked configuration means better visibility in traffic and easier access for maintenance. The MT styling language, borrowed from the larger MT-09 and MT-10, gives it presence beyond its displacement. Real-world fuel economy hits 58 miles per gallon, stretching the 3.7-gallon tank beyond 200 miles. The 373-pound weight makes it flickable in city traffic while remaining stable on highways. At this price point, Yamaha could have cut corners, but the MT-03 feels premium in execution. It proves that beginner bike doesn't have to mean compromise bike. Taking bronze, Honda's Rebel 500 starts at $6,500 standard or $6,800 with ABS. And yes, you want the ABS version. Honda resurrected the Rebel nameplate in 2017, transforming it from a dated 250cc trainer into a legitimate modern cruiser. The familiar 471cc parallel twin from Honda's 500 series produces 45.6 horsepower at 8,500 RPM, with 32.1 pound-feet of torque at 6,000 RPM. But specs miss the point. This bike rewrote cruiser conversations. At 27.2 inches, the Rebel offers one of the lowest seat heights in motorcycling, yet clever ergonomics prevent that cramped feeling tall riders usually experience on low bikes. The bobber-inspired styling attracts younger riders who find traditional cruisers too baroque. Honda's decision to use their proven 500cc twin rather than developing a new V-twin kept costs down while ensuring reliability. The 2025 model received upgraded suspension internals and fresh colors including pearl blue and pearl beige. Its success across demographics proved that cruiser culture isn't dying, it's evolving. The 408-pound wet weight makes it manageable in parking lots where heavier cruisers become unwieldy. With 65 miles per gallon economy and a 2.96-gallon tank, it delivers nearly 200-mile range. It's the cruiser that converted sport bike riders and the sport bike that converted cruiser riders. Our runner-up challenges conventional wisdom. Royal Enfield's Classic 350 at $4,600 offers genuine heritage, not retro styling. This isn't designed to look old. It essentially is old, maintaining design continuity since the 50s. The modern J platform's 349cc single produces 20.2 horsepower at 61 RPM, with 20.1 pound-feet of torque at 4,000 RPM. Modest numbers that completely miss the point. The Classic 350 delivers an experience modern bikes can't replicate. The rhythmic thump of a long-stroke engine, the mechanical symphony of pushrods and tappets, the satisfaction of kickstarting, though electric start is standard. Royal Enfield's journey from near bankruptcy to selling 900,000 motorcycles annually represents motorcycling's greatest comeback story. The Classic proved that modern riders value character over performance metrics. Its success funded Royal Enfield's expansion into parallel twins, adventure bikes, and scramblers, but the Classic remains their spiritual center. Build quality has improved dramatically under Siddhartha Lal's leadership, with modern manufacturing ensuring reliability unknown in older Enfields. The 5-speed transmission and fuel injection bring modern convenience without sacrificing character. At 430 pounds and with a 30.1-inch seat height, it's accessible to most riders. It's the only bike here that gains value through patina and stories rather than depreciation and obsolescence. Our number one affordable beginner motorcycle for 2025 is Honda's Rebel 300, starting at just $4,900. While its 500cc sibling gets more attention, the Rebel 300 represents the perfect entry point into motorcycling. The same 286cc single cylinder from the CB300R produces 27.4 horsepower at 8,500 RPM with 19.6 pound-feet of torque at 7,000 RPM. Enough for real-world riding without intimidation. What makes it number one isn't specifications, but accessibility. The 27.2-inch seat height is among the lowest in motorcycling, while the 364-pound weight, 352 pounds for non-ABS, makes it manageable for riders of all sizes and strength levels. The Rebel 300 teaches essential riding skills without overwhelming new riders. Its cruiser styling attracts mature beginners who aren't interested in sport bikes, while the modern engineering appeals to younger riders seeking reliability. Insurance costs are minimal, often under $300 annually for new riders. Parts share compatibility across Honda's lineup, ensuring availability and affordable maintenance. The simple air-cooled engine eliminates radiator maintenance and potential cooling system failures. Highway capability reaches 75 miles per hour, sufficient for interstate travel. The 2.96-gallon tank combines with 65 plus miles per gallon for impressive range. It's the motorcycle that creates motorcyclists, not just riders. Thousands will learn on Rebel 300s and remember them fondly forever. There you have it, 15 incredible machines that prove getting into motorcycling doesn't require selling a kidney. Whether you're drawn to sport bikes, cruisers, or something in between, there's never been a better time to start riding. These bikes combine modern safety features with proven reliability, giving you confidence while you build skills. Remember, the best bike is the one that gets you riding, not the one gathering dust because it scared you. If this countdown helped your decision, hit that subscribe button and ring the notification bell. Join our community of riders who believe life's too short to drive four wheels when two will do. Ride safe, ride smart, and we'll see you on the road.